You are here to learn more about HTML headings today. Anwar is my name. Quickly, let's get started. HTML headings are titles or subtitles that you want to display on a web page. In our former videos, we have discussed about this. Example of the HTML headings. It has different fonts from H1 to H6. You can look and cross-check our former video to understand much more about it. HTML headings are defined with the H1 tag to H6. The most important headings in the HTML have H1 tag. The least important has H6 tags. For example, this is how it looks. I will tell you something. Note, browsers automatically add some white space, a margin before and after a heading. This is very important. Let's quickly understand this. Copy this to show you the fact. Quickly paste it here. Let's save it. This is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. You will definitely find a margin like this on it. Let's reload our document. Can you see? This is what they are calling margin, space, the space between the first gap and the second gap. It's automatically added to the H element, H1 to H6 element. This is very important. So, as you can see, browsers automatically add some white space. The white space at the margin. They add one before, add another one after a heading. Headings are important, so you should not misuse it. Search engines use the headings to index the structure and content of your web pages. Users often skim a page by its headings. It is important to use headings to show the document structure. H1 headings should be used for main headings, followed by H2 headings, then the less important H3, and so on. That is, H1 headings should be used for the main headings, while the rest follows. Note again, use HTML headings for headings only. Don't use headings to make text big or bold. As you can I hope you can understand. Don't make headings, don't use it when you need something to be bold or big. No, never do that. You can use style sheet to do some things on other elements, but headings, don't do that. Bigger headings. Each HTML heading has a default size. However, you can simplify the size for any heading with the style attribute. I hope you understand what I mean by attribute. So there is one thing again that they call style attribute. Using the CSS font size property. As you can see, this use CSS font size property. In the future, we are going to discuss about CSS also, deeper and deeper. So quickly, for example, let's say you need more size on this HTML tag. This is how we do it. You will come to your document here. You write, what did they say? They said this thing use attribute, which attribute it use. You can specify the size of any heading with the style attribute. This is the style attribute. So let's go here and write style. You see, it's automatically generated. Benefit of using VS Code. Click it. So what do we want to change? We want to change the font size. Wow. Okay, font size. See, font size. We want it to be, let's say, 200 pixels. Save it and let's see how it looks. Come here. Can you see how it's big? It's bigger. It's very big, as you can see. So let's say we want to reduce it. Let's give it 20 and save it. We'll see how it looks. You can see the bigger one is now looking shorter. Let's reduce it again. Let's give it 2. Let's give it 4 and save it. Reload it. Can you see how smaller it is? So you can blend it to your taste. No matter how it's going to fit in with the style attribute. You can do more with the style attribute. But in this tutorial today, we are going to stop here, because in the future tutorial we are going to discuss more about CSS styling on HTML. Let's say you want to change this to another size. Let's say this one should have 3. This one should have 2. This one should have 1, and this one should have 0.5. Zero should have 5. Save it and let's see how it looks. Wow, as you can see, it's easy. Is that what we can see here? Can you see something? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6th one. Let me make the 6th one looks more, let's say, like disappear. 0 pixel. Let me make it disappear. Can you see? It's nowhere to be found again. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H1, H2, H3, H4. You can rearrange it by yourself. As you can see, they have margin at the top, margin at the bottom, margin at the top, margin at the bottom, margin at the top, margin at the bottom. That's how it goes automatically from every browsers. So I think we are good to go today. Once again, my name is Anwar, akorede ayofe. Thank you so much for today. Have a great day. Bye bye.